Hey guys, Digital David here. Today I'm excited to be unboxing and reviewing for you all this pan and tilt 1080p security camera with two-way audio, local recording on a micro SD card. The brand is Hosafe. You can purchase this off of Amazon. They have a lot of different options and configurations for your specific needs. They did send me this to review in this video, but any opinion expressed in this video is truly my own. I just want you guys to be able to see this hands-on, know how it works, know how to set it up, and be able to make an educated decision for yourself and what you need in regards to your security. So that being said, here is how it comes packaged to you directly from Amazon. It's a pretty non-discreet box and package. Just a little title up here, and then it's got the same title on the side and some product photography. So the camera looks really cool there. This box is not very big, so it's probably going to be a pretty compact size. Really excited about it. So with nothing else to do, let's go ahead and open it up. First thing out of the box, we have this warning sticker, which is cool. We have a little disc here for drivers, I assume, for the camera if necessary. Here's the Hosafe manual. Let's go ahead and see. So there's an Android and the iOS app, so we'll be setting it up today on the Android app. Just kind of look through here, see. It's nice they got the QR codes. This is awesome. They have screenshots and everything for you to set it up. So we're going to go ahead and we'll walk through that in a minute. There's also a lot of different choices and configurations you can use in regards to saving the footage for the NVR. A lot of different options. So go ahead, just look at that Amazon link. I'll put it below. It'll take you right to the product page. You can see for yourself some of those solutions depending on what you need and what's compatible with this specific device. So back to the camera itself. We'll go ahead, we'll take this cable out first. Should be the power adapter. Here it is right here, good size. It's got just a micro USB connection. Pretty beefy. Gonna have a good size cable too, which is nice. Just so you have some length to work with. We got your patch cord right here, a 3-foot patch cord, which is nice. Go ahead, we'll set that to the side. It looks like this is cool too. So it came with a couple of screws and a couple of anchors. And then a mounting bracket. So I guess if you don't want to just set it on a tabletop, but you actually want to mount it, you know, up on the ceiling or somewhere high, you have the ability, which is really cool. And that's flexible and can adjust just like that. So that's really awesome. And then the camera itself. Looks really cool. Really excited about it. There's a speaker you can see right there. There's for your flash card. There's the plug the power adapter in. There's for your Ethernet cable to connect. Again, you can see the speakers on that side for the two-way audio. This is equipped with night vision as well, so we'll go ahead and try to test that out too. I can see a reset button at the bottom, and then here's that little mount if you wanted to use the camera that way. We'll go ahead and just put that on really quick so you can see. So you have some opportunities and some options depending on what you want to do. So that looks really sweet. I'll probably just keep it with the tabletop setup for now. So the next thing we got to do is go ahead. I'm going to set it up with the Android app. So we'll get my phone. We'll show you on the screen how we go about doing that. Again, you can use the QR codes to download the app. All right, guys, so the camera's upstairs, ready to go. It's plugged directly into my router. I found that is the easiest way to set it up. So if you're having any sorts of trouble, just follow the steps that I'm doing here. The disclosure is I did have trouble. The last couple of days I've spent talking back and forth with Hosafe support to be able to connect my camera to the wireless network. I had no problem doing what I'm about to show you to do to connect it upstairs directly to my router, but as soon as I unplugged that cord, it did not like to set up for the wireless settings. David over at Hosafe was excellent, phenomenal customer service. Exchanged emails with me for a couple of days. We scheduled a time. He beamed into my computer and we were able to diagnose that it was a networking issue. So that has been resolved. In a nutshell, I basically created a guest network and I've been able then to access this just fine. So it might have been something with the characteristics and how I named my actual Wi-Fi ID. So that being said, really helpful, 5 stars for customer service, really above and beyond. So really appreciate that. So now what we're gonna do, like I said, the camera's upstairs, it's plugged in. You're gonna go download the Hosafe app if you don't already have it on your device. You can find it at the Google Play Store, your Apple Store, iOS, Android, that sort of thing. You're all good to go. So look on your home screen, pull up Hosafe. This is the screen you come to. What's nice is you do not have to sign in or anything. So we can just go ahead right to adding a camera. So again, plug your camera into your router, hit add camera. Here we go. So you have scan QR code, search camera from LAN, wireless installation. I would not do the bottom two, just do what I'm about to do. So you can either scan it directly on the camera, or they're so helpful and nice that they give you a QR code right here on the box itself. So you hit scan QR code and UID and add UID. It picked it up that quick. It shows all the camera information. Hit the check mark. Connecting online, it's almost done instantaneously. So that's really nice. Now, guys, we're in. We get to see all these awesome features of this 1080p pan tilt camera. So let's go ahead and take a quick look. There's a settings wheel. So we can change password, alarm setting, action with alarm, recording schedule, audio settings, video settings, Wi-Fi settings, SD card settings, time settings, email settings, FTP settings, system settings, device information. Woo-wee, that's a lot of stuff to go over. So you can just see those settings and you can ask me some questions if you have them, but this is a really in-depth camera. You can set it up for NVRs. It can record locally because it's got SD, a micro SD card slot. So there are a lot of features if you're really advanced and into security stuff. This is probably gonna be the camera for you. You can really do a lot. So there's action with alarm. So I'm just gonna show you these notifications. You can pause the video if you want to really read and dissect them. Alarm settings and motion detection, recording schedule, duration, audio settings, because there's two-way audio, video settings. You can control the bit rate for the first stream and the backup second stream, video format. Here's the Wi-Fi settings. So current Wi-Fi, it is set up to what I have. And now Wi-Fi setting successful. So it's really easy. If you have it plugged in, that setting will ask you to add your network information, and then you just type it in, it'll say successful, and you are all good to go. You can unplug that wire, give it a second, and it'll connect. So let's go back to those settings. We did Wi-Fi. SD card settings, you can format the SD card from here. I mean, this app has so much functionality. Time settings, sync with your phone. Email settings, so SMTP server. A lot of the stuff's over my head, but if you're big into this, like I said, there's a lot of flexibility you'll be able to do, and you can even test it. FTP settings, server address ports, that sort of thing. System settings, you can reboot the camera or reset it directly from the app. And device information, so that's just important stuff for you to be able to have at a glance. Now let's go into the camera, and we'll see what it sees. So right there, it is upstairs in my living room plugged in. So you can just use your finger to control which way it tilts and pans. So you just do swipes. Swipe up, swipe down, swipe down. So you can see, you can just see how far it can really go over. So I'm going to get it all the way to the corner. Oh, cool. All right, so there we go. That's into my router. It's going to switch modes on us now. It thinks it's night. Now more lights coming into focus. Man, I did not know this camera can really move around that far. That is so cool. You can see so much. It's basically going to be almost 360 degree. So it's just reflecting off the bookshelf now. You can see the wire again. Man, it's really awesome. So we'll go back here. Back in the light. So you can see it switches, it knows, auto, night, all that. There's a microphone feature. So it's turned on right now. No noise upstairs because nobody's up there. I'm going to turn that back off. But you saw when you turn it on, you can tap this microphone button. And then you can talk too. So then they can hear you, which is really cool. So we'll go up the top left so you can mirror if you need to. So I just mirrored the image. I'm taking it back. You can flip the image. That is really helpful because, again, this came with a really cool mounting bracket if you need to mount it in a creative position and then you want to make sure you're looking at the video the proper way. So this camera, just picture that panning and tilting upside down and that motion, and then you can just mirror or flip the image and you'll have a perfect camera to really look around. So that's really awesome. Here's the zoom right here. So you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can focus in, and you can focus out. Doesn't look like anything's changing. But I do know that it's got the pan and the tilt. And then we have this icon. So please input preset number. So you can have it set to call, which is really cool. What a sweet feature. And then we did that one. We'll do the camera, snapshot saved. Here's video. So it says it's recording, which is really interesting. Then we have an SD versus HD. Wow, that got really crisp. I'm impressed. I mean, look at that light all the way into my bathroom sink. So I am really impressed with the detail here. Give you guys a little snapshot of my house. You can clearly see my dog kind of owns the world. This guy's a little bed there. And then we have this little guy we already saw. And then a power button. So that just takes us right back out of the screen. So this camera is awesome, you guys. Feel free to ask me any questions. But you can even do, like I said, there's that mobile monitoring and your voice calls. So I'm using my phone right now to record the screen. So obviously we can't fully showcase that feature. But you can call your camera. So it is just really amazing, really cool product. Link is in my video description below. It'll take you to Amazon, and you can read some reviews. They're very affordable. They have a lot of different cameras, so you can mix and match. Use the app, and then if you want to set up your own NVR, you can even check out Hosafe's website as well, and you can find some recorders and that sort of thing, depending if you need what you need. So go ahead, check that out. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Feel free to go to my website, join my newsletter. And just really appreciate you guys being here around this channel, ask me questions, come to my live streams, and just look forward to getting to know you guys better. And I will see you all in my next video. Thank you.